System components. It is a system used for catching trends and swings, as well as following them, for as long as possible. It is very powerful but easy to use. It can be used successfully on all time frames and is designed to put the odds in your favor, by combining the power of the overall trend with very accurate entry. The system is made of the following indicators: Profiteer Higher Time Frame Indicator, Trend Follower Indicator, Moving Averages Indicator, RSI Indicator, Trend Profiteer MACD, Stochastic Indicator, Parabolic SAR, Profiteer Higher Time Frame Indicator. The Profiteer Higher Time Frame Indicator is a dynamic analysis of trends and swings in the higher time frames, HTF. 3 higher time frames are used to determine the fundamental nature of the movement of price in the market. Because they are dynamic, there is no lag and a trader can assess the higher time frames directly from their trading chart. Although any time frame can be chosen to be a HTF, the 3 higher time frames I primarily utilize are 4-hour time frame, daily time frame, weekly time frame. The Profiteer Higher Time Frame Indicator displays the overall trend direction, as well as the direction of both the trend and swing, in each of 3 higher time frames, providing a total of 6 HTF directional indicators. If no more than 3 of the HTF directional indicators are in any one direction, a blue bidirectional arrow is displayed as the overall trend direction, suggesting that there is no dominant direction at the current time and only aggressive trades should be considered. Up overall trend direction. If 4 or more of the HTF directional indicators display a green up arrow, then the overall trend direction will display a green up arrow, suggesting that the dominant direction currently is up. Here's an example with 4 of the 6 directional arrows displayed as green up arrows. Here's an example with 5 of the 6 directional arrows displayed as green up arrows. Down overall trend direction. If 4 or more of the HTF directional indicators display a red down arrow, then the overall trend direction will display a red down arrow, suggesting that the dominant direction currently is down or short. Here's an example with 4 of the 6 directional arrows displayed as red down arrows. Here's an example with 5 of the 6 directional arrows displayed as red down arrows. Trend Follower Indicator. The Trend Follower Indicator is very responsive to current price activity with little lag and provides superior curve smoothness, with the gradient providing a representation of the strength of the move. The indicator is green when the average price is going up. The indicator is red when the average price is going down. When the indicator changes from green to red, it suggests that the rising price is slowing and a fall in price is possible. When the indicator changes from red to green, it suggests that the falling price is slowing and a rise in price is possible. If the trend follower is displayed as green, it is expected that the average price will continue to rise. Only long/buy trades should be considered, an entry for short trades should not be taken. If the trend follower is displayed as red, it is expected that the average price will continue to fall. Only short/sell trades should be considered, an entry for long trades should not be taken. Moving Averages Indicator. The Moving Averages Indicator accurately represents the average of price over the last number of set bars and indicates whether the price, on average, is rising or falling. There are 2 moving averages in this system. 7-period moving average, yellow moving average. 21-period moving average, gray moving average. When the yellow moving average crosses above the gray moving average, the average price is going up and it is considered that price is being supported. When the yellow moving average crosses below the gray moving average, the average price is going down and it is considered that price is under pressure. The crossover is the point when the moving averages cross over. It is this point that provides traders with the opportunity to catch a movement at the trend's inception. When the yellow moving average crosses below the gray moving average, the price has moved from being supported to being under pressure. When the yellow moving average crosses above the gray moving average, the price has moved from being under pressure to being supported. The following chart depicts an upward trend, with the yellow moving average above the gray moving average, and remaining above for the entire upward move. The following chart depicts a downward trend, with the yellow moving average below the gray moving average, and remaining below for the entire downward move. RSI indicator. The Relative Strength Index is a momentum oscillator indicator developed by Wells Wilder. It compares the magnitude of recent gains and losses over a specified time period to measure speed and change of price movements. The RSI oscillates between 0 and 100. Traditionally, the RSI is considered overbought when above 70, and is considered oversold when below 30. However, with the Profiteer system, we use it to identify breaks across the 50 level. The sharper the angle at the break of the 50 level, the stronger the momentum is in the intended direction of the price move. When the RSI is above 50, the price is supported and potentially rising. When the RSI is below 50, the price is under pressure and potentially falling. Profiteer MACD indicator. The Profiteer MACD indicator builds on the power of the original MACD indicator by Gerald Apple, by incorporating a simple-to-use color histogram representing the relationship of moving averages to show strength, direction and momentum of price movements on a dynamic basis. The zero line is the invisible horizontal line that separates up or down price moves. The histogram is the group of green and red bars that represent price and their nature relative to the average. The signal line is another representation of average price. When the histogram bars are below the zero line, the price is under pressure and potentially falling. When the histogram bars are above the zero line, the price is supported and potentially rising. Red histogram bars below the zero line represent a move down, contrary to price being supported. Green histogram bars above the zero line represent a move up, contrary to price being under pressure. Stochastic indicator. The stochastic oscillator, by Dr. George Lane, is a momentum indicator comparing the closing price of a security to its price range over a specific period of time. It is one of the earliest technical oscillators in trading used to predict future market direction and attempts to predict price turning points by comparing the closing price of a security to its price range. The indicator shows two lines that represent how the current price compares to the highest and lowest price over the look-back period. With Profiteer, we use settings to ensure compatibility with all the indicators for producing high-probability trade entries. Traditionally, overbought-oversold levels are set at 20/80. However, with Profiteer, a security is considered overbought when the stochastic is above 85, and the currency is oversold when the indicator is below 20. More importantly, we are looking for a crossover of the fast and slow stochastics to suggest that the price is trading near the top or bottom of the trading range, and the price is now falling or rising on average, contrary to how the price has recently moved. When the white stochastic line is below the blue stochastic line, the price is considered to be under pressure and potentially falling. When the white stochastic line is above the blue stochastic line, the price is considered to be supported and potentially rising. Parabolic SAR indicator. The parabolic SAR, also known as the Stop and Reversal System or SAR, by Wells Wilder, is a trading indicator that was devised to find potential reversals in the market price direction. A dot placed below the price is a bullish signal suggesting momentum will remain in an upward direction. A dot placed above the price is a bearish signal suggesting momentum will remain in a downward direction. SAR is a trend-following indicator that is typically used by traders as an entry to reverse the market, but it is also used by traders as a trailing system. It is also used to set a trailing stop-loss to determine exit points based on the principle that prices tend to stay within a parabolic curve during a strong trend.